Can you hear me, Owen?
I can hear you, Jason.
That's good. That means if we can hear each other,
That's
other
good.
people can hear us.
That's it.
Don't they?
Okay. Is it time for the theme tune?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You see, I'm going to have to get a new PC because that just crap. Good evening, welcome to Raconteurs After Dark with me and these guys behind me. These guys behind me, they're on their way to space. So they think they've got big TV screens in front of them, so they're on their way to space. It's after dark, and so I thought I'd do it in my vest. And as usual, as become usual, it's Owen Lloyd Martin I've got with me. How are you doing, Owen?
I'm not too bad, Jason. How are you, mate?
I'm okay. I've not been around somebody else's house and had sex yet, which I feel I'm missing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I could take my wife round to her house. You know, I could take my wife round to someone else's house and have sex with my wife.
Yeah.
Would I still be in trouble?
We're going to have to look that up, aren't we? We're going to have to look that one up. Definitely.
How are you anyway, pal?
I'm cool, Jason. Yeah, a couple of days rest and not looking at computer screens and everything else, just replenishing myself, you know, helping a friend renovate his house, fighting with mosquitoes. It's mosquito season, so I'm being bitten badly this time around. First time since I've been here that I've been suffering. So if you see me suddenly touching or something, it's me just swatting the mozzies away.
Oh, so you got mosquitoes.
Right.
They're red cunts, aren't they? They're like fucking New World Order things. You can't get rid of them at all.
It's that little.
Just can't get rid of them, no matter what you fucking do, whatever things you put into place. Dear fucking me. At the Webster Report, I didn't know you were going to be about. If you want to come on, Webby.
Come on, Webby.
Just,
get on.
Let us know, because I've invited quite a few people who wants to come on tonight. I didn't realise. I thought you might be working, so I didn't want to, well, to be honest, I didn't want to play desperate. You know what I mean? I'm sat here in my vest.
Come on, take pity on, man. Join us.
I've got pretender notes behind me, and they're all here. So if you want in, Webby, just give us a thumbs up, and I'll send you. Well, in fact, I'll send the link. If I put link in fucking thing, the problem is that Uni always gets on, and then we can all see up his nose.
Can I say also put it in the chat room?
I'm not going to put it in chat room. I'll send it to Webby. I'll email Webby.
To everybody in the chat room.
Good evening, Paul, as well. Thank you. I've just read your email. Thanks very much for your email. That was really nice here. I will make you a mod. I will give you a spanner. It's just that I have to work out how to do it on here. Hang on. Fuck that. No, it just makes me... That just means that I could get rid of you. So I'm not going to do that. I need to go into like Firefox where I'm into that all. Then I'll make you a spanner, and you'll be able to yield your wrath upon your.
Can another spanner not do it? Can another spanner not do it? Can another spanner not give the spanner a spanner?
I don't know. I'm not a big spanner fan.
I don't know how it works.
My spanner's, Webby says, cheers, guys. It's first day on leave, so I'm in bed already. brother, I'm off till 28th, so we'll be about. That's it, Webby. I'm not asking you anymore. I've asked you 3 times on trot, and you fucking said no. So no, I'm not asking you anymore. So go back to bed. Richard, Spanish chicken. You need a handkerchief on your head, Jason. I certainly do.
Maybe has the right to reply.
Yeah, you've got the right to reply, you fucking lazy bastard. In bed at this time.
Come on, baby.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, Richard Righteous, Super Leeds, Apple Charlotte. Good evening, Apple. I know Apple's got a very tough spanner on there, so don't get on the wrong side of her. Otherwise, you might find your nuts in her spanner. So you don't want to be doing that. Anyway, Owen, what's been going on with you, mate?
Me? Nothing. Yeah. Just things happen, don't they? Have a bit of a meltdown. It wasn't a meltdown, Jason. I just wanted to take a break from doing the stuff I've been doing lately and just get back out in the outdoors and getting my hands dirty rather than sitting here and bashing my head against a brick wall talking to people. So, like I say, I spent a day about 60k away from here at a friend's beautiful place. It's going to be amazing when it's finished. And we were taking down the roof tiles, taking up a couple of floors, having a nice drink, watching the sunset, and having a really nice time. Just chilling out and just enjoying life, taking a break from the stuff that's going on, in particular the stuff that's about to go on in London tomorrow, which I desperately want to talk about.
You think it's going to kick off tomorrow, do you?
Well, well, it's just another distraction again, isn't it? That's my.
Is it a distraction? No, I mean, at some point it has to go from being a distraction to actually being something that's going to cause some change.
Well, if this is there needs to be an education, then, doesn't there? Facts have to be, told about all monuments, all statues, about, and the people that should, other people that should be in the statues in other places. You can't. Who's this guy in fucking Bristol who were a slave owner or something, a clerk or something or whatever? Look, these are things that are already up. They're already part of our heritage. They're part of our history. They shouldn't be torn down. For a start, if they are bad, they should be a lesson to how we should fucking conduct ourselves in the future. If you're just tearing this shit down just because somebody were a slave owner or something like that, all you're doing is like pretending slave ownership never happened. And did I say that? I said there should be an education on it all. I didn't say that, all statues.
Oh no, sorry.
I'm saying, there should be an education on it all. It's not the point of tearing statues. What's that going to do? Is that going to stop this nonsense of COVID? No, it's not. Because they'll try and carry on the rhetoric that's been already been put about us all. That's what it's all about. It's not about statues being torn down or anything like that. It's about people being stuck in their home, losing their jobs, not seeing the families. That's what it's about, Jason. And that's what bothers me about people wanting to go to protect, going to protect statues. Something that's stone, something that's stood there for years. How about getting rid of the laws that have stood for so many years that people have been battered with over centuries? How about that instead?
Yeah, but you see, I hear that all the time, right? And I hear that, and that's a valid argument, right? But everybody will say that about every single thing. Every single matter and every single thing that anybody brings up, somebody will say, well, what about this or this? Why don't we just say slavery shit and slavery is crap and slavery? So what we should do is we should make sure that shit don't happen again. Because they were white slaves, they were black slaves, they were fucking. Slaves built fucking pyramids, for God's sake. You know what I mean? What we're going to do?
I know that, Jason. Exactly why I took a break. I know this, but there are plenty of people out there that don't. That's the point, isn't it?
But those people those people, right, are categorized, and what they are is that they're put into this. I mean, this Tommy Robinson nonsense that's been going on. Everyone's got to go down and protect the fucking the statue. Look, for a start, these statues don't matter. The fact that we tear them down is the fact that people are wanting to tear them down is a scar on society. The statues themselves, they don't matter. They're just bits of bronze or whatever that are shaped in probably not even a fucking a likeness of somebody else. And so it's just a complete and utter fucking waste of time. Just a complete waste of time. And Black Lives Matter are all going to be down there being paid 150 fucking quid for to go out and smash a few windows. Then there's going to be all these fucking, and you know that there are them. You know that there are. You know
paid
that
people, there's going to be paid people there to incite violence and rioting. It's there. It's written on the cards, Jason. This is why I said I stayed away. If it's going to happen tomorrow, it's going to happen. You know, I'm not saying people don't go, people go. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, Jason.
How come people don't go? For fuck's sake, don't get caught.
Just ignore it. Yeah.
It's crap. It's utter nonsense. If people rip down statues that have been there for years, right? Winston Churchill. I don't particularly like Winston Churchill. I think the story of Winston Churchill's a fable. It's a thing, but it still has a value because as a nation, people can stand behind that as something that we did during World War II. We all stood together, and the women built the bombs that killed all the innocent people. It's all crap. I know it is, but it's still there, and we can't get rid of it. We can't just pull down. We can't just pull down a statue and then that's it. Oh, slavery didn't happen. Oh, fucking fantastic!
It's not going to solve anything. It's not going to solve anything.
Exactly. It's not going to solve a single fucking thing, which is what. God, do you know what? It fucking took them longer to fucking pull down Jimmy Savile's fucking statues in Leeds and wherever he was. It did, didn't it? After he'd been fucking brought out as a fucking paedophile, it took fucking longer to get rid of that cunt and his statues than it has all this stuff. And these are people that right, okay, they were slave owners, right, which was normal at the time. Okay, it was part of at their level in society, that was the norm. And these people did things that were, that have advanced in science and society, and simply because they were adhering to what was going on at the time, they're having the fucking pulled down. Go on, sorry.
I just got Barry True says, what about the Malcolm and Wise statue? I love that. Thank you, Barry True.
It's got to come down, hasn't it? It's got to come down.
Hasn't it? It's got to come down.
It's white privilege, isn't it? It's white privilege because, fucking stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking Malcolm and all these fucking pull down. Let's just pull down some statues. That's gonna fucking do something.
That's it, and that's gonna change the current situation, isn't it? We'll all go out and pull statues down. That'll be that'll make a big difference.
That's it. That's
sure that's gonna stop not wearing masks and not doing social distancing, just so we can get closer to the rope to pull a statue down.
Fucking coronavirus.
What is the world?
Coronavirus. Oh, if you pull a statue down, you won't get coronavirus. Oh, God.
That's it, isn't it? That must be the thing, isn't it? Because the police will stand there and let you do it, but then again, try not that. Anyway, no, I don't even want to go there. I'm not even going to feed it, Jason. I'd rather not talk about it because we're just feeding it. So I don't want to talk about it. Stop it now. It's my fault.
About what? coronavirus.
Police statue there. Let's just leave it. No, the statue thing was.
Look, people put statues up for fucking all sorts of reasons, right? And to pull it down, you know, it probably took a committee, and then it took some funding, and then it took this and that and other and whatever to get that statue up, right? If there's fucking statue of Rolf Harris, let's have him down. If there's a statue of fucking any racist cunt, you know, let's have it down.
Are we talking about race, or the fact that this nonsense thing about the statues going down? It's all tied, isn't it? It's one thing after another throughout the whole COVID thing. It's a way to keep populations distracted and divided again in whatever argument they put in, they put in front of you.
But it's not going to last long. This won't last long. This Black Lives Matter thing. It won't last long. I don't. I'll have a guess at that. I was thinking about that earlier on. I was watching TV, and I got Discovery on, and it were adverts, and then it had this Discovery advert, and then at the end it had this like hashtag Black Lives Matter, and I thought, I mean, you're you know, what about fucking great white sharks? Aren't Discovery supposed to be, for animal? So great white sharks, let's kill all them cunts. You know, it just doesn't make any fucking difference. Everybody knows, right, that a life matters to whoever is close to them, whoever is in their circle. That's all that matters. Anybody else that's using it is using it as a political fucking tool. If you knew George Floyd, fine. I understand your grief, and I understand that you think that black people in the black community get picked on, and it's probably true. It's just that, that's where it should be restricted to. I don't know George Floyd. I don't know what was on in America. I don't see what's on telly. Well, so what's on telly? I see what's on fucking YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? It's not.
I do.
I'm just fucking sick at lot of it. Like, just. Oh, Jesus.
Good evening, welcome to Raconteurs News After Dark. Jason's letting off steam.
Well, yeah, because it's really getting on my fucking nerves. It really.
Let it out then. Let it out then, Jason. Let it out, man. I'm good. I'm listening ears. I'll dip in. Anybody else will dip in. I'm sure they will.
Barry Truth has put, never mind George Floyd, what about George Formby? George Formby were massive in Albania, weren't he?
Was he?
Yeah. Oh God, it was like the fucking. It was like the Jimmy Savile of Albania.
Oh, don't say that now. You just ruined Northern Icon.
No, only if Jimmy Savile had not been a pedo. No, right? If you know what I mean. Again, we're making comparisons, and that's a stupid comparison.
That's the first thing that comes into my head, though. Think about it. You saying Jimmy Savile, that's the first thing that would come into my head.
Yeah, it's a stupid
because of what we know about him.
Yes, or what we think we know
about him. You saying it's not true?
Oh no, I don't. I believe it's all true. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I'm just messing.
If none of us were there, what would we do? Huh?
Saúde, as they say in Portugal. Saúde. Cheers.
All right. Get to bar, as we say in Britain. It's your round. No, but what's go on? I feel I've been taking up all this time. It's Raconteurs News After Dark. Paula, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get Owen to speak for long enough so that I can find out how I can make you into a spanner woman.
Okay, cheers, Jason.
Yeah,
Nice
but
to understand.
you're over there. You're over there in Portugal.
I'm over here, right? I'll tell you what. Yesterday, day before yesterday, weather was perfect. Went put a couple of video. I put a video on when it was chilling out. Went to a lovely village. I'll tell you what. There are villages that they're just empty houses, just going buy me, and you know people are buying them for what 8-9 grand. And you know, obviously they need work, you know, but you know, little villages, you're talking paradise, man. And that was so refreshing about me going out and seeing somewhere that I've not visited before.
So, in fact, like you know, when I become a millionaire, when Raconteurs News gets sold to InfoWars for like £3 billion, would you like me to spend 10 grand of that getting you a little place in Portugal that you could?
You buy me a village, Jason. Buy a village. I'm
not going to live there. You fucking don't tell me what to buy. You're going to live there, not me.
Oh, is that a present, Jason? Is that a present for me?
That'll be a gift. As soon as I get, all me, no, what's due to me. Yeah, I certainly will. I'll come out every year just to make sure that everything's disabled access and that you're not growing fucking veg that I don't like.
Okay, you're on, mate. You're on, definitely.
So we'll talk about the elephant in the room, the Maddie thing. It weren't real. It was a what was it? A
misinterpretation. Misinterpretation of the language. Really, it's a language barrier. Obviously, being in the bar that I was in. Well, it was. We were sat outside the bar, like I say, and it was on the news as I walked past. I just saw Madeleine McCann's face, and then police officers. And I said, you know, "Você fala English?" Which is, do you speak English? They said, yes. Have they found Madeleine McCann? And they said yes. And what I actually reported was that the body was found in Portugal. In fact, what I should have said was the body was found in Germany. And then I made the live video, obviously, and put that out. And I spent most of the evening after speaking to you the same night, obviously, trying to search through a follow-up story. And I think the last one I had for you was from the Sun Island, I think it was, which was about, I don't know, 3 minutes past 8. I couldn't find anything else on that. So obviously, with me doing a live video early towards that, I felt obliged that I had to go back and explain myself of the video that I shot and the video that I put out there, because obviously I don't want to be seen to be giving out any sort of false information, and obviously broke a rule of giving false information out, and that's what I didn't want to do. Obviously, do a video of that magnitude, so that's why I did the response.
Don't worry. Listen, don't worry about it. It happens to me. I asked Joe. Everyone makes mistakes, right? I asked Joe Public if he wanted to come back on, and he said, no, I'm not coming back on after last time. And I said, well, what happened? He says, well, I came off, and then when I came back on, I heard you saying to Ade, that's the biggest couple of wankers I've ever interviewed in my life. Now, that I don't think happened. I don't believe happened. I don't think I was talking about him, but I believe that happened. Right, so everyone makes mistakes. It's a mistake. He's just come back. He's gone out. You know, it's like on these. He's gone out and come back in, and then we're out and talking. And I've said I've never spoken to such a couple of wankers in my life, and he's run off and he won't talk to me anymore. So look, things happen. Shit happens. I do more shit than you would ever believe, and I'm still sat here.
Jason, I think the point is, I think I did make a video just to explain the day after. Obviously, my life has changed since I arrived in Portugal a great deal. And a lot of things have happened in my personal life, which I didn't want to obviously come out on video and tell everybody, because obviously it's something that I want to deal with myself. So that was the whole point of me making the video or taking the video off and actually explaining myself, because I felt I had to, because I have been living my life in front of YouTube and Facebook since I've arrived in Portugal. So in order to do that and make things straight. That's why I did the videos I did. You know, I have to be honest. You know,
it's all right, mate. That's all right. Just say, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Everybody makes mistakes. If that's
fine. You know, I'm not beating myself up over it, Jason. Believe me, like I said, you know, a couple of days off recharging myself and thinking about stuff. You know, I'm good. You know, I know sometimes I may come across like that, but you know, once I've been outside, because we've had shitty weather and we've had some really good weather, you know, past couple of days, but everything's connected. You know, once I get back outdoors, get my hands dirty and everything else, I'm good. So, you know, I'm fine.
Oh, we've had no but crap here. Since I had my fucking ramp put in my garden, I can't get down it. Because
you've had your summer then. As I said before, you've had your summer. It's a
cunt, isn't it? It's a cunt. It's a fucking...
Every single morning in the chat room, everyone in Facebook Live, get yourself on ferry, come over here.
Get yourself, yeah.
Get yourself on the ferry, hire a ferry, get over here.
Get yourself over to Portugal. You can. Yeah, I'd be over here if I could. I'd up to it if I could. If I had a good hopping leg. But unfortunately, my hopping leg's not even very good anymore.
Yeah, I promised Webby I'd cook him spaghetti hoops as well. And I spoke to Webby the other night. Yeah, definitely on for that, Webby.
Awesome. Oh, look, I mean, there's just been, I've got stuff. Let me just refer to my journal.
Refer to your journal.
I've got a journal here, look. It's got like...
Operator's manual.
It's things that I write down, my thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that. I meant to introduce you as Owen Lloyd Martin, the man who had a cock like a draft excluder. Oh, did you get that? Have you noticed that the village people have fired the copper?
Come on.
Honestly, no, really, seriously, they've got rid of the copper.
No, come on, Jason.
Yeah.
I want to see documented proof. I'm sorry, I'm not having this. I want to see documented proof. Come on.
It's written down in my journal.
No, you've written that down. I want to see documented proof.
Honestly, I saw that earlier on.
Come on.
The village people have got rid of the copper.
No, we're going to find it.
Go on, just have a look. It's an underdog. It don't matter. We don't have to be professional, right? Like we ever are. Good evening. Yes, everybody. I'm having a drink and alcoholic beverage. It's raspberry fucking vodka weekend.
Go on that again. You're not finished it. How much did you get?
What are you on about? No, I've just got a new bottle today. I'm only around the weekend.
You're liking it a lot then?
Oh God, it's like it's shall I tell you what it's like? I can see, yeah, you've got some there. What's that?
That's Bohemia Original. It's like a dark ale. It's the closest I can get to a trad ale here, and it's nothing like it's like a craft beer. And it's 6%.
Fucking 6%. Have a day off. What the fuck's that? You might as well fucking drink your own fucking piss. 6%. Jesus Christ.
Then I'm on the local wine.
What is that? 11?
You fuck off. It's more than that. It's about 16.
I'll tell you what. This fucking raspberry vodka. You take one swig of it, and you feel like you're such a man. That instead of having a wanking sock, you've got a fucking.
Oh, come on!
You've got a fucking a wanking fucking pillowcase. You know, you feel that much. That fucking. I feel so.
I'm glad vodka does that for you. It's
that raspberry vodka. Raspberry vodka. Raspberry vodka. Jesus Christ, it's. I'm
Oh,
only
no.
allowed one bottle a week, and it just fucking fried meat. I get it.
What
Fried
percentage
meat
is it?
is finished.
What percentage is it?
I think it's only about 40%, but you know, a litre of it, you know, we in a 24-hour period. It sort of makes you. This is why normally I tend to do after darks on Thursday, because Friday I know I'm allowed to have a raspberry vodka. So I can't,
Love
you know, just sends me crackers. Anyway,
What else is
what
in the journal? What's in the
I
journal,
feel,
Jason? What's in the journal? Jay, what's in the journal?
well, I've put the village people have fired the copper, but did you know that there's a Mandela effect about the village people?
Please do tell. I don't know
Well,
this one.
I'll tell you what, you tell me the village people.
Right. Obviously the copper.
Right,
The
copper.
Indian.
Excuse me, Native American, thank you very much. Stop being racialist.
Racialist or racist?
I'm joking. Copper.
Hang
Copper.
on. So, copper. Native American Indian. Sailor.
Do you know how they called it? Do you know how they called them Indians?
No, just before I lose my train of thought. You know, I'm nearly 53. Come on, before I lose my train of
Sailor,
thought.
go on then, sailor.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
And do you know what I keep thinking? I keep thinking, I hope it's not the black guy because I'd be so embarrassed. Anyway, I can't think of the last one. I can't think of the last one. Construction worker, that's the one. Construction worker. That's it.
Right, so construction worker. Did you know that? Would you say that that's a mole?
Yeah, definitely.
Copper, a Native American. Native American. Yeah, well, it probably is. Well, it is Native American. A sailor, cowboy, and a construction worker. Now, there was another one, but nobody remembers him. Nobody remembers him from the time, but he's there.
Got me?
Anybody in the chat room? Anybody come up with him?
I'm looking here now. No, I can't see anybody. Come on, somebody help us.
Definitely another one, but it's.
So you're talking there were 6 then?
Yeah, there were 6 of them altogether. Yeah.
Paula, don't just get that right out of your head right now. Right out of your head now.
Oh no, I'd love to do that.
Not a chance.
Thank you, Paula. I think we might do that for a Raconteurs News Christmas special. We'll social distance, right? You can be the, you know, I'll be that fucking, that one with fucking gay cap on and that copper with tash and that. Bold eyes. Young man. No, the other one.
Fireman. Man. Spanish chicken staying fireman.
No, he's an army man. They were an army man as well. Have a look. Just village people.
Hang on a minute. If I remember actually, there being go on.
An army guy. They were so close to being 18. They could have been 18. Imagine if village people had been 18. It would have been so much better, wouldn't it?
A soldier there in the chat room from Basil's mum.
Yeah, Basil's mum's, yeah. So they had a copper.
That must have been when they went on tour all over the world and just for an extra body or something. Must be not a Mandela effect. I'm not having that one. Tour for tea.
You won't have any Mandela effects. You're far too rational for that. But do you know why they're called Native Americans Indians?
I don't.
It's because when they first got there, they thought they'd landed in India because the people looked the same. The native people looked the same. So when they landed, Christopher Columbus, or whoever fucking found America, when they went there, they thought they were in India because the people looked the same. So they called them Indians. So that's where Indians come from. So they're no to do with Indians at all, Native Americans. That's a fucking terrible story. It's a terrible part of human fucking a human existence, in it. And we shouldn't talk about that. We should keep talking about YMCA and in the Navy.
Yeah, because Barry Truth said, did they have a rainbow flag? They most certainly. Well, I'm sure if they're still touring now, they would do. But I'm sure they go around stage a lot slower.
Well, if they had a rainbow flag, perhaps some NHS workers would have run on stage.
It's going to be on TikTok somewhere. Somebody search on TikTok.
with fucking Nick flags and rainbows. So fuck off, you gays. You've had them long enough. It's like land,
Zippy
isn't it?
George and Bungle say, eh? What will Zippy George and Bungle say if they lit the rainbow?
Go on.
No, I'm just saying, rainbow. Oh, Zippy, stop it, Zippy. Anyway.
Yes, yeah. Oh, fuck off. You've had it long enough, you little gay bastard. It's fucking time to fucking actually do something. Yeah, and fucking then, what's his name? Jeffrey would have come in and had split them up. And then it would have just turned fucking ugly. There'd have been blancmange everywhere because that would have been that day's show.
Can I ask you a question? What's happening over there in dear old Blighty? I need to know. I want to know what's going on. And I know the obvious, but I mean, what are the rules and regulations? I literally, because I've not looked for about 3 or 4 days about what's going on anywhere, and that's what I've been doing most of the time, hence the break.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you still can't go out. I think you can, but I don't. I'm stuck in this house. I'm not stuck in this house. I prefer to be in this house. I don't want to go outside. It's fucking. It's a fucking complete joke out there. You know what I mean? And people lining up and doing queuing. Honestly, I get myself punched. I'd be only bloke in a fucking mobility scooter. They get themselves fucking punched. We can't go anywhere. I think now up to 6 people can meet. It's just ridiculous.
And the bars and restaurants are the bars and restaurants still shut?
The bars and restaurants are still closed.
And our McDonald's and KFC and all that lot open.
McDonald's, I think, are on drive-through, which means that there's been queues and queues. I mean, why the fuck you queue for that shit? Jesus Christ, you might as well fucking, you might as well put an hose pipe up, aren't you? Why are you fucking waiting? Yeah. I mean, why would you do that? There's queues. McDonald's are open. Most stuff's open again. I mean, I've had my floor done. A lot of places are open, but it's not gone back to what it was. The Sheffield market, I must be dead, and that must be lots of markets around the country.
Oh yeah,
because they would have had stock, and if you run fish or a stall with fish on your market. I mean, 3 months of fucking 3 months off, where it's a cash business and you can't really, prove your money, the actual money that you've been getting, and you're not going to get all back. And you're eating fish for the rest of the fucking year. You're not going. I mean, fish don't it don't stay, does it? It don't keep.
So
So the fucking absolute cunts have just done it.
Very true.
Please bring Leeds on. He is wonderful. Is he fuck? Fucking hell, he just sits there fucking with his skinny arms and his skinny face.
Very true. Mandatory masks on buses from June 16th. So you're already allowed. You're allowed on public transport now, aren't you?
Yeah, but you got to wear a mask.
It says mandatory from the 16th of June.
Yeah, well, why not now?
Exactly. That's the reason why I said it. You know, I just saw it in the chat room then. I don't understand that if you're going to do that, there's going to be no switchover, is there? They're not going to have a day that, right, all the fleet of buses have to be disinfected because tomorrow everybody has to wear masks. Whereas people have been on the buses, you know, up until that point. I don't know why the general public don't see that.
There's a gap in the market here, right? Because if you were a company that could make Trump masks, right? And you could sell them to people who were going to be going on public transport but didn't, you know, thought it was a big pile of shit. And you could get them all to wear Trump masks. And so then you'd know who was who, wouldn't you? You'd go up to somebody and you'd be able to not be scared to breathe on them or all. You know, these Trump masks. You see what, you know what I mean? Any old mask. Fuck that. Fucking masks. I mean, geez, you're gonna have to put a mask.
What mask matters, Jason? What mask matters? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Masks matter, don't they?
Masks matter.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go and fucking get on bus or on tram where I live because there's a tram stop near me, which I could get on. Uni, stop being such a fucking a baby. Look, you're not a joke here. You're accepted. People love you now. Shut up. People even listen to your show. Please, just calm down. Don't be so needy. We love you, for God's sake. Put your underpants on your face. Be a rebel.
Oh.
Lloyd's already done that. He's put them on his head.
It's my bandana. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry, Owen.
I have to because, in fact, when I was doing the house renovation the other day, I stayed over, but unfortunately, we was bitten late at night with mozzie, so I've got loads of mozzie bites on my forehead.
You've got paint on your head, haven't you? You've got fucking paint on your head. That's what's happened. You've got paint on your head, and now you've decided to wear a bandana so that we don't think that you help people. Well, we know that you do.
I would like a Dalmatian, Jason.
Uni Black Sister. Oh my God! I thought you just said people slit their wrists for me. What the fuck? Oh, well, it's smiley faces anyway. I don't know what that means.
He's evident.
Look, nobody. We don't hate you. Everybody here is all good. We're all good.
We're all good people here. It's all about positivity. All about positivity.
It is all good positivity. We don't want no fucking bad positivity. Well, we do. When it comes to what's his face? Oh God, we've seen his latest one. Have you seen Mark Steele's latest?
I haven't. I did. It wasn't the one I said. I mentioned I saw him the other day, but it's literally the last end of somebody's watch party. I just thought it was funny because
Neither have I.
I haven't seen his latest.
He's been making an arsery then as usual because Mahat Malevolence. There is a YouTube channel that keeps posting up his stuff. It's really good. It's quite funny. I wish they'd try to, jiggle it about a bit, but it is half decent and it's at least shining a light on Mark Steele, who was on that Jason Lowy bollock toss wank show the other day, and who, by the way, is a member of David Icke, which should be a fucking it should be a little bit of a red flag for a start. Not that I'm saying Ike's bad, but you know, I mean, he's this guy seems to have put this guy at London Real seems to have put a lot into getting Ike on air.
I don't know. I've got my reservations. In fact, I'd stopped subscribing and watching the stuff because of the whole monetization thing and his whole approach, and that's just my opinion of him. So I've not really seen anything that London Real's put out for 3, maybe 4 weeks. I tend to try and look at loads of different stuff, but when people start, you know, breaking up half of the story by telling you to buy T-shirts and mugs and things like that, it's not for me. I want to know what's going on, not what I can't afford to buy anyway. But you know, it's all good. It's all, you know, there's a lot of good stuff out there, but there's a lot of people as well. I've noticed as well that are getting thank you. A lot of people getting the videos taken down. I know AD's not been able to do any of his videos with his I can't remember the name of the doctor. I should remember his name. And then also Shield Destroyer's had a couple of his videos, you know, a video taken down. And I think it's just a trend that I'm seeing. You know, they're just two names that of ones I've seen before I shut myself off. That they posted videos that were taken down. And I think it's as soon as people start really talking, you can see people talking from the heart as well. You know, when they're coming out with this stuff, it seems to be that sort of stuff that's being taken down rather than people having loads of clips that they're taken from Facebook Live or this, that, and the other. I've noticed that just recently. What about you, Sen?
Well, I spoke to Ed tonight, and I did invite him on. I did say, why don't you come on? Because from the responses I got from him, I'm a bit worried about him, to be honest with you. And I don't like to talk about people, you know, when they're not here. I just want to say that if anybody's in touch with him, you know, just get in touch with him and just make sure that he don't realise he's on his own, because I've been trying to. I've been speaking to him tonight, and I invited him on. I said, sounds like you need a bit of a shout. Just come on if you want. I think he's feeling a bit overwhelmed, and he's planning his exit. He says, which I'm taking as he's selling all his stuff and he's fucking off somewhere else. So he might go and end up living in a forest in somewhere. So anyway, when the one said, just get in touch if you need to talk.
Yeah, please.
It's not fucking all this crap just ain't worth it, you know. All that just ain't worth it. We haven't fell out anyway. We just needed to them out, that's all. So just fucking get in touch. And don't do what I want.
So it says here, Kevin Street says Steele is banned from Twitter. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, I saw Steele is banned from Twitter. It'll be another one of his excuses to be able to say, "Oh, we're being totally fucking switched off. We're turned down. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're having a wank. We're fucking this. Your nose is gonna bleed. It's gonna come out of your asshole and your ear hole and your fucking belly hole. Oh my God, my kids. Man, if I didn't wear these glasses, oh fuck, I've not got them on. But fucking hell, if I didn't wear oh Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake, just get it fucking money, just fuck off. There's tons of them. Absolutely fucking tons of them. There's Jason Lowe Serratos or fucking whatever his fucking name is. He's a tosser. He interviewed Steele. I mean, this guy's like, oh, I want to get. I said to him, I said, you do realise this guy fucking shot a girl in the head and did a life-changing injuries and brain damage, irreparable. And he put, well, I'm interested in what people are doing now, what they did in the past. And I thought to myself, oh, well, fucking hell. That's what, oh, well, let's talk to Jimmy Savile then. Let's get Jimmy Savile on. What are you doing now, Jimmy? Well, I'm not doing it. I'm dead. You see? Now then, not as easy as you might think, because the child's graveyard is quite a distance from mine. So, it's fucking just utter fucking nonsense. The cunt will fucking talk to anybody because he thinks he's going to get fucking likes and he's going to sell that crappy arteries just because he's a fucking. He's going to sell that crappy arteries to fucking silly. Just fucking it drives me up wall. I don't want to.
Don't give me your energy, Jason. Don't give me your energy, man. Don't give me your energy.
But it takes me energy because how would you say that? If somebody had said, I've interviewed Mark Steele, somebody had said to me beforehand, he shot a lass in the head, and this is what really pissed me off. Is somebody who were in fucking thread said, you didn't say accidentally shot her in the head. I said, oh, right. So he accidentally picked up a gun. He accidentally going past that place. He accidentally put his finger on the trigger. He accidentally pulled the fucking trigger. I said, no matter who the target was, somebody got in the way, and he fucking caused their life-threatening injuries forever. And yet it's still, we're more interested in what he's doing now than what he did then. Oh, get fucking Yorkshire Ripper on. I'm sure he's fucking great. I'm sure he's got some great stories to tell about him and Jimmy Savile fucking nipping down fucking corridor at Broadmoor at middle of the night, taking Frank Bruno with him, just in case they fucking found any black dead people. Just fucking, it just winds me the fuck up.
Jason, watch your heart. Watch your heart, man. It's not good for your heart, this. Yeah?
Right. Well, I'm getting leads on, so you can all fuck off.
Good. Raconteurs news after dark at 23 minutes past 10 here in Portugal.
I can't remember first thing. I can never remember it. It can't be his first name, can it? Oh no, it's got to be something else. It's got to be that fucking. What's first part of his fucking email? In fact, I'll find it. This went sent.
Can I just say something while you're doing that, Jason?
Yes, you can, mate. You'll get on.
So Saturday, July the 4th, will be my 53rd birthday, and I've always booked parties. I've been from a family that's always had parties and celebrated them, and I intend to have a party from where I am now in Portugal. And I want to live stream it, but I want to invite you all to come along and dip in from time to time, and maybe if we can get enough cameras going, try and set up a couple of cameras so you can come in and have a nosy and stay with us for a while. That's going to happen Saturday, July the 4th, probably for a full weekend, mosquitoes pending. And I'll just do that on a live video and do a live stream. Hopefully got a DJ down here. What time? It'll probably start from about midday onwards. I'm going to be preparing the food the day before. Expecting, I don't know how many people I'm expecting here. We're allowed 20, but I'm sure there'll be more people passing through the door on that day. But just as an event, and people just to share it, because I want it, because I've not celebrated a birthday for a while. Am I supplying the wine? For the truth.
When's that? What day did you say?
Sorry?
What day did you say that word?
Saturday, July the 4th.
July the 4th. Okay, all right. Is it a free bar?
It certainly will be a free bar, because there's plenty of wine producers in the area, which is really nice as well.
And will there be any raspberry vodka?
Jason, unfortunately not, unless I make some. You can't send some in time, it won't arrive. Not unless you send it by drone.
Drone? By drone?
Send it by Amazon. They seem
Look
to
at
do
that
it
now. Look,
at the moment, don't they?
I fucking spilt it all down my vest.
Hey!
Look. Fucking bastard. Look at that though. I've got my Bruce nipples chest and that, haven't I?
You're Bruce Willis. You're doing your Bruce Willis this evening, Jason.
The Bruce Willis,
Bruce Willis.
you know, I did that for a while back in the day, but I think Andy got a bit like, you know, he felt a bit inadequate. So I think that's why he quit, to be honest. And yeah, so I've not done it for a long time.
Where's Super Leeds?
I've sent him a fucking link.
Apple Charlotte, thank you very much. I'm blushing. Thank you.
Really notice. We're sorry we're unable to deliver your message to the fuck.
Good evening, Eugene. How are you? Lion Share. What's up? Dave Iron. Good evening. Do you know what I have been doing as well? And I'll just answer Paula there. Oh, and I'll bring some cheese and pineapples and cocktail sticks on grapefruit. Classic. Oh yeah. Cheers, Paula. That'd be great.
What about like a little fucking vase thing that's
I'll
like.
tell you, how's this, Jason? How's this then?
Interrupting me.
You know,
he's interrupted me. Exactly what I sacked Adi for, and he's just done it. Go on, what were you saying?
Okay. Somebody pick it in the chat room, pick a dish, or suggest something I should make for my birthday, and I will make it. If I can, with the ingredients I get here. How about that? Something to do.
A little like boat, right?
No, Jason, get your journal. Get your journal. Get your journal and note it down.
Am I allowed to finish this or what? I've tried to finish it fucking 3 times now. If you don't fucking start, you know. Oh, here we go. Lights off again. You can still see you saying. In fact, I'm just fucking giving up. I'm just giving up. I'm waiting for Super Leeds to come along so that it can get some fucking decency going on. Oh, raspberry pavlova. Kevin Street. Spanish chicken says Waldorf salad. Oh, there we go. Here he comes.
Yeah, there you go. Saviour.
I don't think he's going to fucking save out, mate, honestly. The only thing he's fucking saving is last drag.
Hey.
How are you doing, Red?
All right, mate. How are you?
Yorkshire.
Sure. How are you doing, Owen?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
Excuse me. God. Very well, thank you. How are you? First time I spoke to you, actually, isn't it?
It is. It's been a farewell. Listen, I'm going to shut up so let Jason speak.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't
God, I'm just having a coffee.
Don't interrupting me, always. Look at this. We've got him on so we can have a fucking coughing fit.
All right, it was bad timing.
Go on, Owen. You wanted him on. Yeah, you send fucking asking him something. You wanted him on.
Jason, you said I was speaking too much, so I just shut up so you could say.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Jason, please welcome your guest onto the show.
Oh, listen to her. Anyway, good evening, Nobed. That is, and also Super Leeds as well. He's on the show. Good evening to you. What do you want to say, you?
No, I just wondered how you're doing.
Oh, well, all right. We're just having a laugh here, aren't we?
Yeah, not bad. I'm having a fucking nightmare. I've just had a fucking wrestle with a fucking, one of these fucking wine, one of these boxes of wines. I just had to wrestle with that for about half an hour to get the fucker out. These things that.
Well, just take it out of the box. Just take it out of the box.
Is that the best way?
Just take it out of the box. It just works better.
I've never thought about that, actually. That is a good idea, Owen.
You take it out of the box, you open the tap, and then you squeeze it until there's absolutely none left in it.
I'm obviously a knobhead, aren't I?
No, there's just an awful lot of them over here. not right here, but in Portugal.
Right.
What you been doing today, then, Leeds?
Not much really. Cleaning, looking after my mother, fucking shit like that. As usual, it's just fucking Groundhog Day, isn't it?
What's one of them?
Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
You don't know what Groundhog Day is?
Nope.
You've not seen the film?
Nope. What, with Bill Murray and Andy McDowell?
Yeah, so it's the same
No,
day
I've seen it.
over and over again.
You've never seen it, but you know who stars in it.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it is like Groundhog Day, isn't it?
Did you get that T-shirt I sent you? Yeah.
No, I've not got no yet, mate. No, nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and yeah, I still need to send you them seeds, don't I, Owen?
I wasn't going to mention it.
No.
There was somebody on a Portuguese website the other day that had he was showing some photographs of the very same tree. In fact, it was the same day I messaged you, and he was saying, and I said to him, "Where did you get them from?" But they were from Spain, but they were like I think they were €25 a tree, which we know is way too much for a single tree. But I don't know how established it was, so I won't be travelling to Spain when the border's fully open for me to get a moringa over there. But I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not in a place of my own yet, so I can wait, mate.
Have you moved then, Owen?
Well, I'm in a place. I'm in the most central part of Portugal, a place called Vila de Rei. If you look on the map of Portugal, it's noted as the most central point of Portugal. Really nice. Loads of rolling hills, loads of wildlife. It's amazing, man. It's really nice. Really, really nice. But I'm looking for a place in a similar area. A place of my own. I'm fortunate to meet and to meet some really nice, like-minded people here that have put me up until I find a place of my own. So it's really cool, really, really, really cool.
No, but what I meant is, are you still in the same house that you were, say, a year ago? Have you still got your same?
No, gosh, no. I moved away. God, I've been away from there for what? I don't even know. Because it is, I don't tend to think about it. You know what I mean? I've just been carrying on. Maybe 3 months, I think. Maybe 3 months. Seriously, I've never thought about it. No.
Have you got a garden then now?
Where I am now, yeah. Oh, yeah, massive garden. There's 3 terraces, stream at the bottom. Loads of veggies growing, loads of wildflowers growing, loads of bees around. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice village of maybe 8 houses. 2 are inhabited. 1's inhabited on the weekends because they come from Lisbon. But it's kind of quiet. I mean, there's the Portuguese people, especially this time of year, snails. So there's a snail farm. There's about 20 polytunnels that way, where they cultivate snails for people to eat here. So that's just down the road. There's no smells or anything. It's nothing. Loads of olive trees. It's quite a nice little village.
So are you growing where you are there now? Then I mean, are you growing things?
Me myself, no, not at all. No, because I want to save the seeds and all the plants, and especially the knowledge that I have of growing plants now since I've been here. I want to wait until I've got a place of my own and I can really start, from scratch gets really good soil and just grow plants and do the best and live off that.
Yeah, good. What about the cooking? Are you still cooking?
Yeah, I'm cooking all the time. Where I'm in particular now is that's one of the things that that's the best thing about being here in Portugal as well, because with everything being on lockdown, I'm not able to work this year. Especially, I've worked at some retreats, cooking food there with them. With tourism being, at a no-go at the moment, there's no business for me to go and work for. But I have been cooking here every day as part of me paying my way of being here. So it's I practice a lot. Like I said, I'm going to start my own YouTube channel soon. Just about my food, because it's what I love doing. I put my heart and soul into my food, and especially the freshness and just the way people give you the food around here. And it's really good tasting the Portuguese food.
What the Portuguese eat then?
Well, just the same as everybody else. I mean, they eat fish, salted cod. That's bacalhau, which is a really nice dish here. A lot of chicken dishes, a lot of fish dishes. It's varied. I mean, the only difference that I find, this is my own personal, I think a few people would say as well, is that the Portuguese brought spices to the world, but a lot of the Portuguese dishes, in my opinion, there isn't enough spice. So that's why I kind of like to experiment with the food that I'm cooking here now. I could add more spices to the dish and add my little twist to it. So that's what I've been doing, using Portuguese ingredients and adding a bit more spice, a bit more Caribbean spice to the food.
All right, okay. So, you used to live in Huddersfield, did you?
I used to live in Thornton Lodge. Well, I was born in Thornton Lodge.
Were you born in Thornton Lodge?
Yeah, man. So Barry chooses how do I make a living? At the moment, I don't make a living. I just mentioned that. At the moment, it's very difficult me trying to make a living at the moment. Sorry, I'm just another comment by Dal.
I made a schoolboy error, really, and I've got a certain amount of weed, because obviously I can only get. I'm at my mother's, right, and I can only get some weed every week, once a week. And I fucking smoked it all last night, so I've got none tonight. So I'm like, for fuck's sake, I ain't got any on a Friday night till tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just going to change my background, and I wanted to just get somebody pulling a really weird face. So I put cum face on it in Google, and you don't want to do that. And so
don't, Jason. No,
So-
don't. I don't have to die. I'm not past 11 yet.
I put man cum face in, and it was even worse. I was just wanting the face, the face that when someone's just like a minute like this, my sexy one would be like this. Oh, that's what I wanted.
I've got it. If you rewind a couple of shows, Jason, when you were having a wee and you were close up face to camera, that's the one.
Dear me, that's scary.
That is the face you are looking for.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're making things up.
I do.
About me on this show,
Chatting up one time, Jason. That was the perfect picture, man. Sorry.
People make things up about me on this show, and I don't believe half of them.
It's true. Rewind.
I'm not rewinding. I'm not listening to me saying. Have you heard how bad I am live?
Right, I'm going to do it then. I'm going to do it, Jason. So there, I'm going to find that show. I'm going to put it up.
You're going to have a wheel, tell it.
I'm going to put it on YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm going to put it on YouTube.
Well, that's why I'm out of fucking weed, to be honest with you. Because last night I were up till about fucking 4 in the morning, and I missed last Friday's show. So I was listening to that last night, and I thought, oh, I'll order curry. And then I smoked all my weed, and I thought, shit, I've got none for tonight. So,
What I want to ask you though, Leeds, is did you listen to that Friday night show that
no, it was that link you sent me.
yeah,
It didn't work.
right.
So I've missed the show. I have missed the show.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. I'll get it sent.
You being say that I think to eat snail. I think it's okay to eat snails here in Sweden. We are somewhat invaded by the Spanish wood snails, and they are called murder snails. I've never tasted them. I'm a big fan of seafood, fish, and mollusks and stuff like that. So yeah, I wouldn't try slugs or snails because I think like slugs. They're not for me.
I don't think I'd eat snails.
Someone's
I don't think I
put oysters in there.
Oysters, no.
A cheaper way to get oysters is to just drink seawater out of an ashtray.
Yeah, I could quite imagine. Yeah, that's not for me either. Because I think that'd be a similar thing to snails. But that's what I want to do with the YouTube channel that I'm in the middle of trying to create. Is go about cooking food around Portugal, go on my travels a bit, have a bit of a wander around and see if I can meet interesting people on the way and try and cook food for them and have a chat with them at the same time. I think that'd be a good do. And I'll come over to the UK and cook you something, Jason. Cook your favourite dish.
Do you know, it just took me a long time to work that out. To work out my favourite dish.
What is your favourite dish?
I haven't got a favourite dish. I don't know. I have got a favourite dish at the moment, but it usually changes it like on a monthly cycle. It depends which month. So you're going to have to tell me like 3 months in advance.
Okay.
Before you come, and then
I'll throw that out in the chat room as well. Then anybody in the chat room, if I'm going to do this, I want to try and travel as much as I can. And try and video document it. If I can come and visit you and cook your favourite dish, put it in the chat room and I'll have a look at it later and I'll send you my email address and then we'll sort something out. If that's okay with you, Jason, me plugging that.
What about if you're on death row? What meal would you have?
They wouldn't be able to cook it.
Why?
Because it was something that my mum would cook.
Okay.
And I can't replicate it.
Well, you could just say to him, look, can you bring my mum in and kill her as well? I know she's not alive. I know she's not alive anymore before you get, before we get
I know, man. I know, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, if I could cook you your favourite dish, arachelfarm@gmail.com and I'll try and see what I can do because I want to try and do this.
Say that again. Say that email again.
Arachella, ARROC.
Well, wait. For fuck's sake, I'm trying to create a banner so I can go across the bottom of the screen. All right, and if you're doing it too fast, I'm not going to be able to get it in, am I?
Who said the bishop to the nun?
Okay.
A for Alpha. R for Robert.
Yep.
R for Robert. O for Oscar. C for Charlie. H for Hector. E for Elephant. L
for
lemon. Elephant. E for elephant. E for elephant.
Elephant, right.
L for lemon. And A for Arachella.
So that says Arachola.
ARROCHELA. Farm.
Arachella.
Farm.
Where?
Farm. Arachella. Farm.
Bomb.
FARM. Foxtrot. Alpha. Romeo. Mike.
Fucking hell, you don't make this easy, do you? For fuck's sake. I wish I'd not tried to help you now.
gmail.com. At gmail.com.
Okay, so if I do that, scroll across bottom, so it goes directly over Leeds' testicles. Are you ready?
Watch it now. Watch it now. Come now.
Go. Oh, look at that.
Yay, there you go. There you go.
Ooh.
So send us that because I've got a plan. I've got a master plan. Thank you for that. Yes. So there you go. And then I'll have a look through them and see what I can do. Just give me an idea.
Oops, sorry.
Do you do egg and chips?
I do egg and chips. I do the best egg and chips.
I like egg and chips.
How do you do the best egg and chips? I made my wife egg and chips for her lunch today when she came home. Now, how do you make the best egg and chips? And I was using goose eggs. Not goose eggs. What's the other things that have got wings? Ducks.
Chicken.
Ducks. Duck eggs.
Depends what eggs you get hold of, Jason. I would use the fresh free-range chicken eggs that are available here.
Oh, but duck eggs, though, they're so good, aren't they?
If I could get duck eggs, I'd use duck eggs, but there isn't any. I just use what's around. I use what's around me.
What, there's no ducks in Portugal?
There are ducks in Portugal, but nobody has them around here.
Right.
So, would you make a duck egg omelette?
Yeah, if I had the ingredients, yeah, that's the would.
You'd make an omelette.
Would be best.
You'd make an omelette out of dog eggs.
Duck eggs.
Oh, I thought I was saying dog eggs.
Dog eggs. Oh.
Dog shit.
Dog eggs, Jason. I never heard that one before. No, I wouldn't. Come on, man. What are you talking about? You're talking shit. You're talking shit.
We've been on an hour and 17 minutes, right? And we've hardly got any thumbs up. So please give us a thumbs up. You know, we're sat here. We've got no else to do. I'm in my vest and my underpants. And look what I did.
It's Bruce Willis night.
I got fucking egg down me thingy, my vest. So I'm on full Jack Duckworth mode. So give us a like, give us a thumbs up. We're not asking you to join us Patreon or something like that. Speaking of which, Vinny Eastwood's going to be on Monday. We're going to enjoy that, aren't we?
Certainly are.
We're going to look forward to that. We're going to be going like, Vinny, man, you the father.
Hey, come on.
He's the man. We're going to have him on. He's going to be on Monday night.
What time would we do
If you were on death row, Jace, what would you have?
It's Super Leeds on toast.
Sorry, mate. What would you have for your death row meal?
Me?
Yeah.
Super Leeds on toast.
Super Leeds.
Then we're going together, man. We'll be like Thelma and Louise.
All right, yeah.
We'll be like Thelma and Louise going over that.
I love you, Coach.
See? Only what you'll be doing is you'll be going over that cliff on the inside of our belly while I were humanely executed, if there's such a fucking thing. So, Owen, what would be the last question that you'd ask Leeds?
Say that again.
A more interesting thing is, if Leeds were on death row, if you were on death row, right, what would be the question that you would ask Leeds?
Do you think Leeds will ever win the Premier League?
That's seriously. So he's at the end of his life. You can ask him anything he wants. You are never, even if you.
He's thinking about it, Jason. He's thinking about it now. Jason, he's thinking about it now.
If he says fucking yes, it doesn't matter because he's never gonna fucking know. Right? Ask him something about his past, something he can tell you about. Don't ask him for a prediction.
No,
you asked me, Jason. You asked me to ask him a question, and I asked him a question.
And he's asked me a question.
It's time for the TARDIS. It's time.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
Yes. Yes is the answer, Owen.
There you go. See?
There you go. Then
There you go. He answered my question.
Then they lethally inject him, and he never knows.
So can I ask you the same question? Can I ask you the same question?
Me? Yeah?
No, Jace, we'll go around, shall we? So I'll ask Jace one. I'm buffering, don't know why.
Oh, you look buff to me.
Right, okay. This is my question to Jace. Can you hear me? Because I'm buffering.
Yeah, I'm on death row, right?
Yeah. Ask away.
Okay. How many women have you slept with, Jason?
Oh, not very many at all. Didn't do much sleeping most of the time. How the fuck do I know? I didn't count them, did I? I didn't go, by the way, you're number one. You know,
I have an idea.
I was thinking about it. Perhaps some people that self-harm, you know, where they fucking cut themselves on their arm. Perhaps they're just like adding numbers up to where they fucking slept with. I don't know. I ain't got a fucking clue how many slept with. Countless fucking people. Countless. It just happens, doesn't
Countless
it?
not an answer, though, is it?
Well, I can't answer
But
you.
countless is not an answer.
I can't say 637.
Ballpark.
I'm feeling hungry now. Sorry.
I mean, well, of course you are. You've
I'm
just
just
look.
in the chat room. I'm feeling hungry, guys.
So then you've got to ask Owen a question.
I just asked Owen the question. What would you find if Leeds were on death row? What would your final question to him be? And he said, "Will Leeds win Premier League?" And you said, "Yeah." So that fucked that up. So now it's got to go the other way.
Oh. So have I got to ask Owen a question? Have I got to ask Owen a question? Is that what it is? Okay. If you could be any famous person, who would you be?
Myself. I want to.
No, you can't be yourself.
How can you not be yourself? Who says
I'm me? I am me. I'm not. Why would I want to be a celebrity? Why would I want to be an idol?
It's a hypothetical question.
That is not answering
hypothetical
question. I would want to be a celebrity. I would want to be a star.
It's a hypothetical question, Owen. You are yourself.
Yeah, but what you're doing, right, is we're sat here and we're doing questions to each other that, you know, that are quite deep and meaningful, and you're coming in.
Okay.
Just let me finish.
Okay.
Just let me finish.
Go on, then.
Knobhead down there is coming in with his Philip Schofield questions. Innit? What celebrity would you be? Oh, well, I'd tell you I'd be fucking Morgan Freeman. Because we look alike.
No, but it tells you something about the person, doesn't it?
Why does it? Why does that tell you? It doesn't. It tells you about what they've consumed. It tells you about what they've seen. It tells you about what they've consumed. It might be something far, far greater than what they've seen, than they've ever seen. but they've never seen
Okay,
it.
then. I'll change it.
Oh, I like that. I like that. What biscuit would I be?
I'll change it then. What animal would you be then?
A lion.
Good answer.
Jason, what
I'd be
animal would you be?
I'd be a sloth.
I like that. I like that. What about you? No, Ed.
Tiger. Or a rabbit. I'd rather be a tiger or a rabbit.
Go similar anyway.
No, I'll go for rabbit.
Would you excuse me?
Yeah, no, I'll go for rabbit.
I mean, these are some of the fucking strangest questions.
I'm going for a refill.
Well, why would you want to be a lion when you're at the top of the food chain? Why would you want to take just a step down the food chain? Have like a probability of
Hang on,
about
then. Okay.
12%.
I'll say.
Finish. 12% are surviving into adulthood instead of being a human, which is right at the very top. Why would you do that? I don't get why would you do that?
Why would I do that?
What's that animal?
Because he asked the question of animal. Simple.
Yeah, but we're animals.
Animal.
We're animals. We're all animals.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll be a fucking human. Back at top of food chain again. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Fucking running about and trying to fucking eat some come for me. There's nobody coming along every year who wants to shag all my pride and wants to fucking defeat me and kill me.
Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I didn't say I wanted to be a lion. I just said, what if you could be an animal? What animal would you be? I said lion. I didn't say what, you asked the question, I answered it.
Who answered the question?
Me.
Who asked the question?
Not that good.
Me.
Always you fucking causing trouble, Leeds. Fucking causing trouble all the time.
Listen, I need to go for a top.
All you got to do is give a word answer, and it's...
I'm going for a top.
You're not going for a shit, are you, Owen?
You're not going to leave me in charge, are you?
Alan, no, what? Owen's gone for a shit. Owen's gone for a shit.
Oh, are you going to put lights on? Are you going to put lights on?
What about this one then? If you were, this is how stupid these questions are, right? Is if you were a mountain, which one would you be? The fuck? What? Who wants to be a fucking mountain? And how the fuck do you get to choose which mountain you get to be? Oh, what mountain would you want to be? Oh, I'm not bothered. Oh, fucking hell. And you find out you're like this little fucking mountain that everyone's fucking going up every day and going up. No, I've not sent you a link, Uni. Fucking end up going.
He's trying to get on still.
He's trying to get on. What he'll end up doing is he'll come on and then he'll go, oh, I just need to go to the bathroom. And then he comes back with a fucking bog roll hanging out back of his Guantanamo Bay fucking jammers. And you think you don't know, he thinks we don't know what he's been doing. No, thank you very much. No, we'll do it another time. We'll do it another time. What car would you want to be? Now, that's a good one. What car would you want to be? What car would you be, Leeds? Yeah, can you, when you're doing your thinking time, can you just make some noise so we don't think you're fucking dropping dead?
Yeah, okay.
Right, go on then.
What car would I be?
Yeah.
Can you come back to me on that? I have an idea, but
You've an idea?
It'd be an Aston Martin DB. Aston Martin DB5, probably.
Is that how you see yourself?
What?
I mean, is that how you see it? Is that how you would say you see your personality being reflected in a motor vehicle?
Oh, you mean how would I see myself as a motor
No,
vehicle?
what car would you want
No,
to
I'd
be?
probably be a
What car
Fiat
would you be?
Panda then. Well,
What car would you be?
I'd like to be a Aston Martin DB5, but I'm probably a Fiat Panda.
Well, I'm a fucking Reliant Robin. What about you?
Well, you've only got 3 wheels, haven't you?
Exactly. What about you, Owen?
What's that, guys?
What car would you be?
A Jensen Interceptor
Oh, nice one.
or a Fiat
Oh,
X1?
nice car.
Jensen Interceptor. Yeah,
nice
I'm gonna
car,
nod.
that.
I'm gonna nod like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fucking yeah.
Straight away.
No, but I do know about Jensen Interceptor. Do you know the Mechanism now? You can get one that's like really up to spec.
You're joking.
The Mechanism really up to spec, so that none of the crap that you put on with him goes on with him anymore. But they're about 150,000 quid.
Wow. Yeah, they were.
They're doing same. I've
look at, weren't they? Definitely something to look at. Absolutely.
If you were the lead singer of what band would you be fronting?
Lead singer of a band.
I were a lead singer. That's a tough one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. It's not, is it? Not for you, Leeds. You'd be fucking REM. Easy.
That's only because I fucking look like him. In fact, it's funny because I were in local paper because I got arrested, surprisingly, and under comments and people said, "Oh, Michael Stipes fucking dropped a long way in that."
What were you showing us?
No, you're asking me who I be.
Yeah,
not
no,
who I look like.
No,
right.
Forget it. Owen, what were you showing us?
No, I'm thinking about it.
I'm not
question that one.
Wait, hang on. I'm talking to Owen now while you think about it.
That's me on my 35th birthday, and I was singing with a band called Three Men and a Bass. So if ever I could sing with another band again, it would be these guys.
Okay. I don't think anyone's ever heard of them. So
Exactly.
If you were going to be like, in like a band type thing, if you saw you send man of a,
I would love to be the male backing vocals, certainly with the Wailers, Bob Marley and the Wailers. But if I'm going to go proper left field, I'd say somebody, a musician in the background of Bjork.
In the what?
Bjork.
Bjork, right, okay. Bjork. All right, go on then, Leeds.
Well, I'd probably go with someone who shagged a lot of birds.
Don't you think REM? Don't you think, Owen, that it looks like him out of REM?
Michael Stipe.
If you don't know, that's him in the corner.
Is that him with the spotlight?
Yeah.
Is he losing his religion?
I'm losing my religion. Hey! I got it all.
Jason, have you been asked the question?
I actually saw him.
Jason.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Huh?
Have you been asked the question? If you could be the lead singer of which band, who would it be? S Club 7. Oh, reaching for the stars, Jason. Reaching for the stars.
Exactly. All happy stuff.
Reaching for the stars.
You can't be a girl.
All happy.
You can't be a girl.
I've been playing with some music.
You can't be a girl.
Listen, right? If Jesus can take his middle name from somebody from Steps, then I can be the lead singer of S Club 7.
Okay.
Did they start on a BBC TV program, or did that come after? Which came first, BBC or the pop stars nonsense? Sorry, Jason, to say that, but that's
I don't think they were a pop stars thing.
I'm instantly S Club 7.
Can't believe you.
We can't hear him, can we?
I'm sorry, Jason. Jason, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear me. Yeah,
I'm a blacklisted now. Oh, sorry. I just can't say that.
No, you're not blacklisted now.
I'm a listed now, Jason.
Deeply dippy, somebody says. So, yeah, I mean, I might have made one of them, right said Fred, but I've got a bit of an hair problem on my face and all that sort of thing. And I can belt out a tune, as I precluded the other night. I think it's about time we're about done, aren't we? It's about an hour and a half. It's been an after dark.
What's that, Owen?
Huh?
What's what? I didn't say.
What was that? Who were old enough?
Ooh.
Can I be a single? Do I have to be in a band, or can I be a single?
Yeah, no, you can be. You can
solo
be
artist.
A solo artist, yeah.
I'll probably be Prince then.
You look like him. You do look like him. Circa 1999.
What are you holding up, Owen?
I'm not holding up anything. I'm just trying to swat these mosquitoes that are flying in my room. I've got the window open. It's warm.
And if I were a solo artist, I think I'd probably be someone like Paul Carrack.
I don't know him.
Or I'd be Britney Spears, so I could feel my own tits.
Okay, well, there you go. We've got Nobed feeling his own tits. He's got music on in background as well, which isn't helping because it's feeding back on his microphone every time we're doing anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it a night, I think. We'll be back Monday night with Vinny Eastwood, VINN. It's Vinny with a Y because that's the most important question, and Eastwood because make my day or answer my fucking question. Anyway, he's hard. Let's just say that he's fucking rock. He's New Zealand's hardest bloke.
Hey, he's even hard nosed the dad.
Proper hard.
Proper hard.
Yeah. So anyway, good.
Are you going to give him some shit then?
You know what?
Sorry. What was that, Lee?
Are you a fan of him, Owen? No.
I'm a big fan of Vinny Eastwood.
Are you a fan of him?
I'm a big fan of Vinny Eastwood. Absolutely.
All right.
See, we're all fans of Vinny Eastwood on here, and that's where I was going to be here Monday evening with myself and Owen Lloyd Martin. Thanks to Nobed for joining us tonight. It was always going to be interesting, but it's been less interesting than it could have been. So you've done very well tonight, Leeds. And so have you, Owen.
Myself, haven't I?
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very, very much. Good night to everybody in the chat room. Bless you all. See you soon. Speak to you soon.
Yeah, we're all listen, we're all here, we're all in the same boat. We're all fucking having to try and deal with all this fucking absolute utter bollocks, nonsense, twat, shit, fuck, wank, toss, bang, shit, wow, wank that's going on at the moment. But
we're in it together, Jason. We're in it together. Boa noite from Portugal.
Fuck that, we're in it together. We're not.
Boa noite from Portugal.
We're individually together. That's what I like to see. Because fucking we're all in it together. Like, it's just like
individually a collective.
Yes, individually together. Anyway, we shall see you on Monday night. Thanks very much for watching. This has been Raconteurs After Dark with Owen Lloyd Martin, Super Leeds, and myself, Jason Holmes. We'll see you again Monday. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like us, please. And pop any questions you've got for us in the comments. I see them. I do see them a lot more than I see. Oh, Neil, who sent me an email quite a while ago. I've only just read it, and it really upset me. So I'm going to be getting back to you very, very soon. And thanks for sending me that email. It's just only me and you'll know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we're going to end this, and we'll see you back on Monday evening. Ta-ra, everybody.
One love.